Hello. I'm not going live because I don't want my internet to crap out like Wednesday. Um yeah. So I'm just doing a normal video. Here's Doyle. As soon as I sat down, this was him. Yes. Say hi, Doyle. Look at that face. Alright. Okay. So Doyle, I'm gonna have to put you down somewhere, because I gotta shuffle cards and stuff. He's not a fan of being put down. Oh, there you go. There you go. Alright, so I'm gonna do more of the Seasons of the Witch. Get myself familiar with it, basically. And then we'll go from there. Drink some water. Drink your meds. Drink your meds. Take some water, drink some meds. You know how it goes. But I definitely have to take this. Alright, cool. Come on. Where did the... Oh. I was like, okay, so the book for this deck looks the same as the cover, right? And so I saw this, and I was trying to take it off, and you can't do that because it's I already took the cover off. I'm tired. Haven't really had my coffee yet. Loki, can you silence yourself for a minute, please? Thank you. Yeah, I haven't really had my coffee yet. It's still too hot. This could be the most disgusting cup of coffee I've ever had, because the coffee maker was on. But I don't know if my partner made coffee this morning before he left for work, or if this is my coffee from yesterday that was left on. Put some milk in it just in case. Oh, no. Could be worse. I do think it's from yesterday, though. Doyle. Hi, Doyle. Can I do my cards, please? No? See, I told you he doesn't like being put down. Let's put you in your bed this time. I have a little bed right here just for moments like these, so like when he's feeling really needy, I can just put him in there. Doesn't always work, but let's draw some cards, shall we? Well, let's find out what, let's do a different type of spread. That was really fun. Doyle, I said no. Don't shake your head at me. Alright. The transformation spread. Weekly outlook spread. Moon phases spread. No. Alright, I like this one, the moon phases spread. It's 4 cards. Use this spread as a simple manifestation tool to help you know if you are on the right track towards bringing your intention to life. Nice. There's also like a shadow work spread. Doyle, no. He is not taking no for an answer. After I do the cards, after I draw the cards, and then when I talk and read, you can come up and I'll hold you, okay? No, he shook his head no at me. So, I guess that's not okay. So, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. So, for this, I am going to draw for myself. It's about manifestation of my intentions. So I am going to think about this Healing Oracle group and page and stuff that I've started, and see what the cards say. It'd be sad if it says bad stuff. Alright. So let's take a moment to breathe and close our eyes. 2, 3, and 4. All of them are reversed. That's interesting. Alright. So we got first card, crystals and herbs. Focus, focus. There we go. There we go. Crystals and herbs. It says, "Oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold, a dash of healing straight from mother's home." And this one is, "What am I calling to fruition right now?" Card 12. Alright, it's reversed. The message is the ability to allow healing to occur. It's easy to want to heal, but not so easy to show up for that process. Healing is often seen as a comforting and illuminating experience, which is rarely the case. Healing often requires things to get worse before they can get better. It's like starting a detox. At first your body is weak and tired, you feel uncomfortable, but then after a few days, you feel so much better. Don't allow a little discomfort to become that block that stops healing altogether. Embrace your pain because that is the only way to let go. So that is, what am I calling to fruition right now? Healing. I mean, shoe fits. Right on. The next card is Cauldron. It says, "Bewitching yes it be, blink and you shall see, a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain." There's that card. And that's number 10. Alright, reversed. All of these are reversed. Weird. Know that your desires are being put to the test of the cauldron's flames. The universe needs to know that you can stand the heat before giving you bigger and better things. Challenges may be unwelcome, but they prepare you to hold more in your vessel. Having more of anything means more responsibility. If you cannot handle the challenges with what you have today, how do you expect to handle the challenges of more significant responsibilities? If you are feeling the heat, try your best to learn the lesson of your hardship and how it can help you in the future learn your lessons when you have less to lose. This one is, what do I need to do to make this manifestation stick? Alright. Thank you, deck. That is true. Having more of anything means more responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility, don't you know? Neat. I feel like I try really hard to learn from everything that happens to me, be it bad, good, or whatever. So yeah, cool. What do I need to do? I need to accept responsibility. That sounds right. Alright, so this next one I haven't gotten, and I'm nervous because I've had cards that I pulled that kind of reference this card, and it doesn't seem good. It's the Banshee. "Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Swallow a nail, and you can expect bleeding from within." You know, look at that face. Look at that face. Alright, card number 5, let's see. Bad Omens, Wrath. That's the key words. But it is reversed, so let's see. Banshee brings the message of wrath when seen in reverse. The powers have brought you this card as a warning. Wrath is a dangerous energy for those who have it. You may think your anger is hurting whoever it's directed towards, but anger only poisons the spirit of the one who is feeling it. Holding a grudge is the equivalent of a banshee, someone so lost in heartache they only speak of more tragedy. You can choose to hold on to anger and be reborn into something sinister, or you can let your anger go and be reborn, knowing the powers of pure and unconditional love. So this is, how will I know when I've achieved this goal? So I'm going to have to think about this one because I don't consider myself a very hateful person. I used to be. Excuse me. But like now, hating people is too hard takes up way too much mental energy. But there are things in my life, like I don't hate people, but there are like things in life that people do or happen to people that are actually good things to them that cause me distress, you know? So maybe that's something I need to look into. You know, when a Facebook friend I see is having a baby or gets married, I'm better than I used to be, okay? But I get a little panicky. I don't really know why. Um, I don't know. Um, I'm just thinking and talking out loud, you know. Um, I get panicky when people get married, when people have kids, when, I don't know, people graduate, stuff like that. So maybe I just need to look more inside of myself and tell myself that even though I'm not achieving these things, and I don't really want them anyway, so why would I feel some sort of way? Like, it's okay, and it's okay that I don't want them. It's okay that I don't want kids. It's okay that I don't want, like, the traditional wedding, you know. It's okay that my partner and I don't have a traditional type of, like, relationship, I guess. It's okay that, you know, I'm okay. It's okay that I don't want these things, you know, and it's okay for other people to achieve them. Um, you know, I don't have to look so deep into it, because I feel like when I look way too deep into it, that's when the panic and stuff happens, you know. I don't know. But, you know, I'll keep a check on that, definitely. You know, maybe I do got some wrath in me and I don't know, and I just haven't acknowledged it, you know. Anyway, this one is one that I've gotten before. Potions and spells. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. That's what it looks like. And it's also in reverse. This one is going to be what do I need to release in order to be successful. It's number 28. Keywords: manifesting, calling. When potions and spells is in reverse, you are being guided to get clarity on what it is you want before attempting to manifest it. One of the biggest killers of magic is confusion. The universe can't give you what you want if you don't know what that is. Making a potion or working a spell first starts with intention. And don't overthink your craft. Sometimes you have to go with what you feel and trust that it is right for you. Cool. Awesome. I like this reading, except for the Banshee. But, you know, it's forcing me to maybe to tackle things that I haven't really thought of in a while, you know. Great cards, great cards. Yeah. So, I figured I'm going to go through some of the other spreads in this deck, and maybe next time I'm on here, I'll try and do one of these spreads with a different deck and see what happens, you know? There's a shadow spread. Where there is light, there is also shadow. Shadow work is the process of getting to know your dark corners, so that you can bring light and compassion to those parts of yourself you'd rather keep hidden. Use this spread when you're in need of a little self-care and kindness. Let's see what other ones. The healer spread. The healer spread, this is about embracing your path. It's a big one, it's 8 cards. Coming of winter, it's about reflection. Taking a minute to silence yourself and reflect. A spread for cutting cords. Neat. So there's a lot of spreads in here that I'm excited to, you know, work with. And if there's, you know, I'll just go through, I'll read all of them. So there are a bunch of 3-card spreads that can do anything from, like, past, present, future, like 3 months ahead, a year ahead, like a theme for the day, mind, body, spirit, embrace, continue, release, lots of stuff. And then we get into, I have the interview your deck spread that I already did. Graveyard spread, it's a transition spread if you're in a time of change. Spiritual counsel, receiving spiritual guidance or connecting with your spiritual support team. Reclaiming my power, I did that one, or tried to do that one on Wednesday, and my internet kept cutting out. But yeah, this one's just, you ready to crush your goals, let's talk about that. All of these are basically like, this is the thing you want to do. Let's talk about it with the aid of a guide, which are the cards. Whether you believe in spiritual guides, spiritual anything, if you have a problem and you're totally lost, at least these cards give you a place to start, regardless if you believe in it or not, right? If you're totally lost, some starting point's better than none. But anyway, Rotten Apple Spread. This is about betrayal. Help you see potential dangers. Transformation Spread. Change is always better if you lean into it, and this will help you lean into it. Weekly Outlook Spread. Witch's Tool Spread. This is a no-nonsense spread for understanding a person or situation. Use the spread when you are confused or can't find a solution to your problem. Moon Phases Spread I just did. Shadow Spread, talked about that. Talked about all those, okay. Cool. I'm a fan. I like this deck. I feel like I get pretty decent responses with it. Though I am missing our Cosmic Dancer deck. So I'm going to draw just one card to leave us with from Cosmic Dancer Oracle. Oop. You can kind of see down there. Oh. We call them our gay boys because they're in love. If you look. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do? They're getting ready to go at it. See that? They're so silly. Yep. Oh, here we go. Oh, you see that pounce? Look at that. I got a couple of tigers. Okay. Looked at them enough. Let's get into this Cosmic Dancer Oracle. I'm a big fan of this deck because whenever I draw, I get a lot of movement. I get, it flows really well. I don't know how to explain it. If you work with Oracle cards or something of the like, you'll probably understand. Or if you work with Spirit, you'll understand. This one just vibes with me really well. Alright, we're gonna pick a card, any card. Look in the mirror. I've gotten this one quite a few times. Focus. There we go. Look in the mirror. It's all about, balance and addressing not only the part of yourself that, like the surface level part that you show every day, it's also about addressing the stuff that you don't show quite as often, because most of the time, if we have a situation or a person in our lives that's giving us some trouble, or that we are seeing this negativity out of the situation, the first step should always be to take inventory of yourself. And are you seeing something in this person or in this situation that you see in yourself? If that makes sense. Let's see. I'll use when people, my best friend, Paul, is in his master's program. I'm super duper proud of him. He knows this. He knows my struggles with all of this too. He's a great friend. He listens, and I listen to him when he, I don't want to say boasts. That's not the right word. What? I'm blanking. When he comes to me and talks to me about his accomplishments, when he's proud of himself, he knows I'm proud with him. But anyway, when he has this news of good things with his master's program, or when he talks about graduating, I can feel a twinge of guilt and hurt and stuff, you know, and if I weren't as self-aware, it'd be really easy for me to transfer that onto him talking to me about these things, onto him being proud of himself. And thankfully, I know that's not the case. I know that I feel these twinges because I went to college, I tried really hard, went for like 5.5 years, and didn't get a degree, just got a bunch of debt. So, you know, schooling is a rough subject for me. And I know this. I've looked in the mirror about it. So when I talk to about schooling with people who are proud of it and stuff, I can be proud for them. You know, I can address that twinge of hurt and pain and realize that it's 20-year-old Rosie, or I guess I was 21-year-old Rosie, just hurting, still hurting about the situation. And that's what this card is all about. It's about looking in the mirror, doing your shadow work, making sure that the situations, if you're feeling negative about it, that it's not just a reflection of yourself. Because remember, if it's a reflection of yourself, you could go place to place, job to job, person to person, situation to situation, and you're always gonna struggle with that and encounter those problems, because you're not looking in the mirror, you're not addressing yourself, A lot of times I feel that it's trauma related, and, if it's therapy, you might need some therapy. This is hard to do. It's really hard to do. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like I've done really good doing some of this stuff on my own, with the help of these cards, with the help of my support system, and just being self-aware, sitting in silence with myself, and letting those nasty thoughts come to me, and, creating a discourse with them, because I have to try and understand where they come from, right? So, in order to understand, I need to ask questions of myself. So, if you're finding that when you look in the mirror, you're not as happy, or, in situations like that where, you're just not happy, you get these icky thoughts all the time, and, it's a good time to look deep inside of yourself and maybe, address some of that. How much of your hurt is your inner child, just wanting a hug. So I've done a lot of this on my own, but it has taken a lot of time, and I have struggled. I'm not working right now. Traditionally, I guess I could consider this work. It's hard to, because I really enjoy it. But I've had periods of time where I'm doing nothing but healing, where I haven't been able to hold a job down for very long, or just besides my healing, besides what's going on up here, I haven't been very productive in the past. So that's something to think about. I know we're all different, but if you're tackling this stuff on your own, you need to dedicate the time to it. Actually dedicate the time to it, and you need to, educate yourself. Do some research on exercises, or, I don't know, just thought exercises that could help you. Therapy is always best, I think, because it's always better with a guide. Always better with a guide. And it's always better when you got someone in your corner has to be in your corner basically no matter what. because you paying them. I've had 3 therapists, 4 if you count. So when my ex-fiance dumped me, I immediately went to, I was at Central Michigan University. I immediately went to the counseling center and was like, I need to talk to somebody. This is not okay. Like, I'm not okay. And I got this cute little Asian man. There was a clear language barrier, and I'm just here sobbing, telling him all of this, and he's just sitting there listening, trying to piece it all together, and it was an adorable situation, I think. I look back on it now, and I laugh, because I think it's, just imagine this, English as a second language therapist with me sobbing. It seems like a movie. It does. But therapy's good. Therapy's good. You might have to search around to find a therapist that works for you, but please do not get discouraged. There are a lot of just like there's bad doctors out there, there's bad therapists out there. So if you get someone who wants you to pray and that's not your cup of tea, look for somebody else. I'm not going to tell you to, on that very first meeting, if you don't vibe, leave. Because it might take 1 or 2 sessions to develop a rapport. But if you see red flags for you, and I'm not talking about just a therapist who's asking you to talk about yourself, I'm talking about actual red flags. So be mindful of that. But therapy is so good. So good. Yeah. I think I'm going to call it. It's Friday. I hope you guys had a decent week. I hope your weekend is better. See, is there anything else going on? I have been brainstorming. I'm thinking of maybe doing a Zoom meeting. If anybody's interested, I can do readings for you guys. We can talk about grief. We can talk about anything that you guys want, really. So if you've made it this far into the video and are interested in something like that, let me know. And let me know either in the comments, or if you want to send me a message. If you don't, you don't want people to know you're the one giving me the ideas or something. Send me a message and let me know if that's something that would appeal to you and what you might want to hear there, right? Cats are definitely going to show up. They'll show up in every single video, I promise you. Yeah. I already said I hope you guys have a great weekend, but I doubly hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will catch y'all probably one day. Alright? I'll see ya. Bye.